What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and I have missed you all so much. I look very tired, and this video is going to be a little bit sad. It's a little bit different of a video. If you've seen the title, if you click on this video for the title, yeah, this might be the last day with the GT500. Why is it going to be my last day with this GT500? Well, for the first reason, same issues that we've been having since we purchased the vehicle, still here, which I now think, after doing some further investigation, every single fuse in the car is burnt.
Bruh. Jesus, it's a fire. I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Meaning that there is a further issue that we cannot see. I can't comprehend dumping more money into this car just to have the same issues keep happening. The amount of money that's been dumped in this car already, I could have had a boosted GT, on E85, on a drag pack. I could have had a big Whipple blower. Like I could have just did all this to the GT if I knew the amount of issues I was gonna have with this car. That's pretty much where I'm at right now with this car. Right now, me saying, okay, I want to sell this car, get rid of it, I can say that confidently. But I know as soon as this car is sold, I'm like gonna be so sad and depressed. But there's always bigger and better to come. This doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It doesn't mean that it's the end of the videos. It doesn't mean anything like that. I can always get another car. It just, I need a car that is reliable and able to make content for you guys. Look at my Shelby book. This is YOLO. This can stay in the car because they mass produce these. Bill of sale where I spent too much money on a car with issues. Another bill of sale for work that needed to be done to the car. Who just doesn't want a Ford performance book, you know? Go ahead and do that. Put that in there. Okay, I'll keep that. All right, let's see if this thing starts. It should. Lights are on now, so we'll see. See how this goes. Definitely keep that. 20,000 miles, and this car has had that many issues. For giggles, let's see if we have any codes. I would also like to say I got this car with no gas, and it's being returned with no gas. Two in Effordorf, Pennsylvania, that I bought this car from. Thank you for selling me an absolute dud. It's been nothing but issues. The wiring issues. I called Ford. You can't do anything through Ford because Ford dealerships are individually owned. So all you can do whenever you call a Ford rep or someone like that, all you can do is submit a bad review and put a complaint in for that dealership. My dream car. You guys know how much I love this car. Enjoyed watching both my girlfriend and my mom drive it. Am I gonna get back what I put in? No, it's worth it. I don't know. Time I got to spend with this car, even though it was like in limp mode for 4 months, like I still enjoyed it. It's one hell of a car and everybody loves it. Whatever I do next needs to be bigger, needs to be better. Maybe another GT500, maybe a Super Snake, maybe something of the sort. The issues I'm having now just push me off and kind of scare me for the next adventure with another GT500. Got somebody else's headache, and that's what it turned into, an absolute headache. And it's not even worth it anymore, unfortunately. It's now at this point an electrical issue that it's going to take who knows how long to find. Nobody can seem to find it no matter where I go. Nobody can diagnose the codes. And it's been to Ford dealerships multiple times. So who knows? I do know I want to build a street king. I want a true street car that can go street, track, dominate, and do all that. And as many of you know, if you buy a GT and even for an ESS kit, bang for your buck on boosting a GT and the reliability is more than what I've put into this GT500 and is more reliable than the GT500. If I can find a nice GT350 and boost the GT350, I'd be completely content with that too. So I mean, if I went the route with the GT350, I'd get my manual back, I can boost it, half the price is a GT500, and yeah, it's just a matter of actually finding one. So who knows? Is this a real thing that I'm doing right now, taking it to the dealer? Because no matter what number they throw at me, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Like, it's as simple as that. Whatever they throw at me, take it, get it off my hands. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Less money I gotta pay on insurance, less of a car payment, less of a headache. It's not worth what I pay a month, what I put down. It's an electrical mess, and it's been from the jump. And as many of you know, if you've been here since the day we got the GT500, we had 17 different check engine light codes come up on the second day of ownership. And Instagram went off like, oh, he got it tuned and he put parts on a second day. Okay, who do you know is overnighting parts that fast and getting on a dyno that fast? I mean, yeah, like some of the bigger guys, bigger names who have these parts available who can do that, but your boy was driving home and there were 17 codes on, and there wasn't enough to throw a hard fault, and the wrench light would come back intermittently, probably like every other day for the first 2 weeks, and then one day I just went to turn the car on, and it was just wrench light, and the wrench light wouldn't go away no matter what I did, no matter how I started it, if I unplugged the battery, wrench light just kept coming back. There's so much technology in this car, you never know where to look, you never know what to do. And on it, like, some of you are gonna watch this video and be like, oh, I would have known what to do, I would have done this, I would have done that. I've been in and out of so many forums, I've gotten so many ideas, I've gone through them, I've checked everything, I've checked all the fuses, I did everything I was supposed to do. New terminals, checked the ground wires, replaced the battery, nothing. Diagnosed the throttle body for the wrench light and the P061B code, nothing. Mass airflow sensor, perfectly fine. It's just very annoying, and nobody can seem to figure out what it is. This car's been in and out of the dealer several times. I've called Ford while it was in the dealer, and I never got offered anything. Not that I don't even need anything offered. Like, I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound like I want a handout. No. All I wanted was this car fixed. All I wanted was this car. And like I said, this is my dream car. This is what I wanted. The same exact color I wanted, same exact spec. I wanted the GT500. I wanted to do everything I could to the car, make it reliable, make it a fun track car, and it just wasn't that. We're about to be monetized on YouTube, so after, well, I'm saying this in the after tense, well, past tense by the time this video comes out. I should be monetized by the time this video comes out, so that's a plus. But what do I do next? What do I record next? What do I do? It's kind of scary. So I've been working so hard towards this YouTube dream, and you know, this YouTube's everything I've ever wanted to do. I've only ever wanted to inspire, motivate the world, and change the world, and obviously monetization's being a plus. And I feel like if I sell this car, I let you guys down, or I let myself down. But there's always another car. I can always get another car. And it's just the way life goes sometimes. I haven't posted anything on social media about me selling the car. I haven't hinted at anything. This is kind of, I woke up, rolled out of bed, said get dressed, we're going to sell the car. So I'm already 10 minutes into making this part. So this is going to be a sad video. Alright guys, I found a replacement. Here's our replacement. 2013 Camaro over there. Have a Super Snake in front of that monkey.
Mustang.
Is there Mustangs out there for sale?
Yeah, I think like 2 or 3 of them.
It's either gonna be good or gonna be bad. Do I trade the GT500 in? What do I do here? Scary. Alright, so we got Kevin, their acquisition manager, taking pictures of the car. And yeah, it's kind of sad, kind of not. I was skeptical about the Euro taillights at first, but they ended up looking really good. And again, huge shout out to Morimoto for these front headlights.
No, automatic.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Nobody drives manual anymore. Oh, this. Back to this Camaro. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It is clean it's a Z01. But again, automatic. Here's the Super Snake. For starters, I've always hated how the automatic shifter looks. Why do we have a Mustang logo on a $130,000 Super Snake? Front end looks so aggressive. I love it. Swirls in the paint though. Paint is horrible. GT500 is sold. Give me the paper. Bill of sale is right here. I love your car, but you hurt me. You hurt me. You hurt my heart. You hurt my heart, car. All right, go make sure. Grab my insurance papers out from the top one. All that stuff. Well, we'll get another one. We'll get another one. It's fine. It's fine.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
It's been a little over 48 hours since we got rid of the GT500, and first and foremost, a lot of you might be shocked. A lot of you might be surprised. I know the very few people that know that the GT500 is gone already are very surprised. 3 or 4 fuses that caused me an issue. 2 of them under the hood and 2 of them inside. So with a total of 4 fuses that were drawing over 0.05 while the car was in sleep mode, meaning I had the passenger door open, let the car go into sleep mode, lights were off, didn't detect anyone, you know, that kind of thing. We had 4 fuses that were drawing over 0.05 and the car just had a very parasitic draw. The throttle body issues, if it was even the throttle body, could have been a throttle body sensor, could have been the mass airflow sensor. These things were all tested before, been to the dealer, been to another garage, no issue, nobody could find it. We dealt with the dealers multiple times, took it to a private owned garage. First time I was charged $1,600. The second time I was charged $2,400, totaling in $4,000 to fix this car the first time. Granted, I added the trans lines in because the Shelbys have trans line issues. So we added the trans lines, no issue with that. And I was still stuck with the wrench light. And if you can tune the wrench light out of the car, but as many of you know, Mustang week. If I got on the car, if I revved the car, even going from a light or going up the street or something, getting on it to accelerate, wrench light could still very well come back. I had 2 separate occasions during Mustang week. One, I went to turn the car on and that's when the cops got me. And I couldn't even rev, couldn't do anything during Mustang week. Whenever that happened, my wrench light came on, so I couldn't rev. 2, during Mustang week, while I was revving, I was holding both paddles, you can rev, and it kind of puts the car in like a false neutral kind of, where you hold both paddles and then you can rev it, you let go and it puts you back in the gear. Then it happened there too. So it's on 2 separate occasions where the wrench light came on. The internal torque control module, which kept coming up constantly. Again, several dealers looked at that, couldn't find the issue. Private garage looked at it, couldn't find the issue. The wiring issue, the dealer already had seen before. The high and low voltage has been to, again, several dealers. We got the car like that with the high and low voltage through 17 different DTC codes. And those codes all consisted of electrical issues where I think something spiked and it took everything out with it. Now, obviously that's a big issue. I kept saying there was something in the APIM. Nobody would listen to me. No dealer I went to would listen to me. The car ran out of warranty in August. Yes, I bought the GT500 used. The spec GT500 that I had was, yes, a base model. I did want a carbon fiber track back in high school. You know, wishful thinking. I was probably 13, 14 at the time. And so I figured like 9th grade, somewhere around there, whenever the S550 GT500s were starting to become popular, you could go on the Ford website and build them. And of course, the one that grabbed my attention the most was the Gabriello carbon fiber track packs. Absolutely beautiful. I loved them, and that was my dream car. So whenever I found the Gabriello, I hopped on it. Dealer said there was no issues. They had no idea. They were transparent with me. They were supposed to keep up with what was going on with the vehicle, but they're like, hey, as many of you know, I worked at a Ford dealer. You work at a Ford dealer, figure it out there. Why can't you figure it out there? Why bring it up here? Why do this? Why do that? They wanted nothing to do with this car anymore, and they got rid of it for a reason. Now, again, the owner, whoever had this car before, got rid of it for a reason. I'm not mad at no one. I can't do nothing about it now. It's 6-7 months later. I got stuck with the dud, and I tried making the best out of it, and I just couldn't do that anymore. It took the joy out of wanting to drive the car. It took the joy out of wanting to build the car. It took joy out of even being comfortable to take the car down the street without me worrying if the wrench light was going to come on, if something was going to happen. which is not a fun feeling. Whenever you put your pride and joy into something and you want to produce good content and do all that, and it's very heartbreaking. Am I sad I got rid of the car? No, I'm not sad at all. I honestly feel a big weight has lifted off my shoulders. It's a car note I don't have to make now, car insurance that I don't have to pay now. It's something that I don't have to worry about fixing anymore. Leave a comment down below what car you guys want to see me in. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to start seeing. We might be getting rid of the bike. Who knows? I don't ride it no more, and honestly, that's just boost money for another vehicle. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to make sure this next car is something insane, something rare, and I want to make sure that we have something that we can make a solid build on. So we need a solid platform, solid engine, something that can be boosted. I just want to go out. So this next car, I know what I want. I know what I'm looking at, but I just want to see your guys' opinions, see your guys' input on what you guys want to see on the channel. So yeah, I'm not going to drag this on much longer. I love you guys. I appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing lately. And yeah, hopefully by tonight we are monetized on YouTube, which we should be within the next couple days, if not. So by the time this goes up, hopefully I am. Definitely check out being a member on the channel. Hopefully that option's there. Hopefully your boy is monetized. And then we need 1,000 more watch hours till we are actually making revenue on ads. So I know it's not a lot. I don't know. It just means the world to me, guys. I mean, the love, the support, the likes, the views, the comments, all the messages I get on Snapchat, all the messages I get on Instagram, all the interactions I have with you guys. I absolutely love it. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Deuces.